It's my birthday. I'm turning 24. I am turning 24. Technically, when you see this, it will be my birthday, but I'm filming this like 4 days before my birthday. But you didn't need to know that. But yes, happy birthday to future Pamela. We are 24. Where has the time gone? Where has the time gone? Because I'm still mentally 17. What do you mean I'm like approaching my mid-20s? Okay. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about 24 things that I have learned by the age of 24. I will say that I have grown a lot in these past few years, and I've noticed a lot of growth. I've noticed some things that I would have never done years ago that I do now, or just how I carry myself has been very different. I just want to say that I'm really proud of myself, and I love me. I think I'm a great person. And I want to share some things that I've learned with you today. And of course, we have our tiny little mic making an appearance. The first thing that I've learned, and I wrote them down on a notebook so I wouldn't forget. People who treat you bad aren't gonna treat you better if you work harder. I learned that the hard way. Yes. People who treat you bad are not going to treat you better if you work harder. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, baby girl. It's not. You constantly loving this person, as much as they keep bringing you down, you keep finding new ways to show them love, is not going to make them love you better. It's just not. Yeah. Second, don't be afraid to be seen trying. Ooh. I love this one because I am a prime example of that. I'm a type of person who is just like not afraid to try new stuff, especially when it comes to like social media. I put myself out there for years, and I think I talked about this in my coquette video where I was talking about how my friend was saying like they're afraid of like putting themselves out there, like what people would think, and I'm like, I'm the type of person who I'd rather say that I tried than not try at all. So if me posting on YouTube and barely getting views or whatever makes me seem goofy and stupid, then guess what? I'll be goofy and stupid, but at least I fucking tried and I did something, you know? Anybody who wants to hate can hate. You can hate. Whatever. The third one is pretty like blunt. You're the main character of your own story. If you don't like the way the story is going, then start writing a new one. I'm so sorry. If you hear like thumping, bumping, whatever, that is my neighbors. But this is my life. I'm in charge. I'm in control of anything and everything. So if I'm not liking the way that things are going, it's time to break it down, figure out what's the problem, fix it, change it, do what I gotta do to make me happy. That's basically what this is. Simple as that. Also, oh my goodness, my ends. I need a haircut so bad. That's embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I think my last haircut was like 5 months ago. Number 4. Some people just don't deserve second chances. They don't. It's also quick to tell who a person truly is. You don't need much information to gather who that person is. And when they show you who they are, believe them. Do not go and be delulu. No. They're showing you clear as day who they are. Please believe them. Number 5, give without expecting anything in return. I absolutely love this one. My parents taught me this pretty young, that we should just do things out of the kindness of our heart and just not expect things in return, because the universe will give back to you one day. Just do things out of the kindness of your heart. You don't need to expect money, gifts, favors from people. Don't have that type of mindset. Don't go into something thinking that way. Number 6, live for you, not for others. That kind of goes into like the whole like you're the main character of your story thing. Also, normalize saying for you when someone tries to tell you what's best or what they think is best. For example, let's say me. We'll say me. I'm an actor, and my family, they don't believe in that type of stuff, right? They don't think that type of stuff can be a career. They're the type to like work that 9 to 5 till you're 60, retire and die. Like that's how they carry themselves. Not judging. Do what you gotta do. I don't want to live like that. I'm not gonna live like that. They constantly keep telling me things that I should do and things like probably look for a full-time job, and and I'm like, honey, that's good for you. That's something you would do. For you, not for me. I just, no. That's something I learned honestly pretty quick, is that I'm not going to change and do things to please you because that's what you want me to do. No, that's what works for me, and I'm gonna do me always. So. Number 7, and this one I'm still working on. Focus on the present. Stop seeking the next thing that will make you happy. I remember it was really hard for me to kind of like enjoy the moment that I'm in. And honestly, I was doing that shit last night. I'm like, I'm in this gorgeous apartment, I'm at peace, like I'm like finally like this is what I've wanted, right? And all of a sudden I'm starting to think about like me getting a house one day and then like my career. It's like, damn, Pamela, just like enjoy right now. So let's stay in the present, let's enjoy and soak in everything that we've wished for, you know. Number 8, it's okay to not want to be friends with certain people and not have beef with them. You don't have to be friends with everyone you meet. You don't. That's also something that I used to feel really guilty for. They're cool for like a certain time in my life, but I don't need them like that. And that is fucking okay. And I know it sounds fucked up, but it's not. It's really not. It's really not. Certain people, you just don't need to be friends with them. Like, they're acquaintances, and that's okay. Number 9, self-love is the best love. Learn to love your own company. That is something I also took me a while to learn, especially coming from so much trauma. That it took me a while to really love myself. Now that I do, I really believe it is the best love, because not depending on anyone, you truly just got you. Whatever happens, you got you at the end of the day, you know? That was an easy one, but you get it. This one's also an easy one. Number 10, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no, I promise. You don't have to do shit that you don't want to do. Literally right now, my mom came here and she needed my help with something that she assumed I agreed to yesterday, which I did not, mother, I'm so sorry. She's like, oh, like, are you coming with me to do this thing? And I'm like, sorry, like, I really need to film this and I need to do this and I need to do that. She was super understanding. Let me just put that out there. Grateful. Love you, mother. I kind of felt bad, but at the end of the day, it's like, I have things to do and I have to prioritize myself. I can't just constantly push my things to the side and like help other people. At that moment, I had to say no. As hard as it may seem, I don't regret not saying no because I needed to get things done, you know? So it's okay to say no. It's okay to draw lines and put boundaries out there. And the people who don't respect that are people that should not be in your life. Number 11, the problems that you have now are what past you wishes they had. Yeah, take that in. As someone who had so much trauma in their life, who's just gone through so much shit, and now that I'm like so at peace, love this little life. Sometimes when I'm complaining about certain things, I'm like, Pamela, girl, shut up. Like, let's be grateful for what we have, you know? It's shit like that. Number 12, you're not too much. He was just too little. I agree with this because it kind of goes into the whole concept of like, if he wanted to, he would. You're not asking for too much. Like, he just couldn't do it, and that's okay. Find someone who will. 13, there is no right time. Just do it. You know how like sometimes we hold on to like clothes and like shoes and like makeup, perfumes. Trust me, I'm literally guilty of this. Maybe when like I find the perfect time, perfect event to wear this and use this, there's no right time. Just wear it. Wear those heels, wear that lipstick, put on that perfume, and rock it. 14, not everything deserves a reaction. The best response is no response. And I literally stand for this. The best response is no response. Sometimes it's just not worth your energy. Fuck it. If they really don't want to understand or see your point, that's fine. I heard someone say that like, it's crazy that some people just have like a specific image of who they think you are in their brain. And sometimes you just have to let them think that way to give yourself some peace. And that's okay. 15, people's problems are not your problems. That one took me a while to learn. Still learning. I found myself trying to solve everyone's problems around me. Like, people would just come to me with stuff, and here I am stressing about someone else's life, someone else's problem. Like, I don't have problems of my own, so now I'm stressing about a million things at once. Like, that's just too much for a person's mental. Don't take in other people's problems. Literally, it goes back to it's okay to say no. You can give people advice. Sure, I do that all the time. I give people advice, but I'm not gonna take in more than I need to. Don't stay at a job that makes you miserable. Obviously, be smart. Don't leave a job without a job. You work to have a life. Don't make your life about work. I literally tattooed this on my fucking forehead. I say this all the freaking time, especially because my family is so like traditional and they like to do things like the whole 9 to 5 and work till you die type stuff. Like, I get that. I understand that's how you guys were raised, but I don't want to do that. I don't. I work to have money to buy the things that make me happy and to travel single and whatever, and obviously save money because I would love to have a house and be married and have children one day, before you attack me. It depends on the situation you're in. I get that. So relax. Work to life balance is just really important, and I feel a lot of people don't have that, and that's something that getting older, even though that frontal lobe hasn't developed yet, I have realized is important to have. You really should have a good work to life balance. 17. Everything deserves a celebration. Celebrate the small wins. I talked about this in my last video. At the end, I was saying that I'm so thankful for 600 subscribers. Like, even though in YouTube terms that's little, but to me that is a lot. And I was giving the example of, imagine 600 people coming up to you and complimenting you at once. That's a lot. That type of perspective, girl, that's a lot, right? Yeah, just celebrate the small wins. Again, the big wins are great and obviously should be celebrated, but let's remember the small wins that we took to get there, you know? Love that mindset. I will forever go by that mindset. Yeah. Invest in your health. Health is so important. Please remember that your health is important. Go get that checkup. Go to the dentist. Let's take medicine when we're sick. Really just try to better ourselves because we're just in this one body. Okay, we don't get multiple bodies. Okay? Let's just take good care of it. 19. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This applies to a lot of things in life. I'm gonna give you an example. Where you're on right now is it's a desk that I bought from IKEA. It's a dresser that I also got from IKEA, and this like $50 mirror thing that I got at TJ Maxx. All from a few years ago. It works fine. I have no complaints at all. But I really wanted to get a really nice vanity because I'm like, I deserve an actual vanity. But then I got to thinking, I'm like, it's not broken. Nothing's wrong with this. And like the way that I film my videos, it works. Like I have no complaints. So why spend that money? And I know I want to keep this too when like I eventually, because my dream is to have like a closet room type situation where I can like film my videos and just like have my, you know what I mean? So I eventually want to keep this desk in the drawer for that situation, even though that's in the future, but I want to keep this. And right now I have nowhere to store this if I were to get a vanity. So it's like, why? If it ain't broke, why am I trying to fix it, you know? I feel like that was a horrible example, but you get what I'm trying to say. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Simple. Okay, this one's also really, really simple, but it goes such a long way. 20. Be nice to everybody. It does not cost anything to be kind, to respect people, strangers, friends, family, whoever it is. Just be kind. It really doesn't cost much. And you never know what someone's fucking going through, so please just be kind. That's it. That's all I have to say. 21. We're almost there, guys. Everything happens for a reason, even if we don't know what that reason is. I love that quote. I say this all the time. I am just like a true believer in that type of stuff. Even if at that moment we can't understand why things are happening the way that they are, why we turned out the way that we are, why we went through certain things, I just feel like it all happens for a reason. An example I can give you is like the trauma I went through. Yes, it was traumatic, and I would never want anyone to go through that. I would never want myself to go through that again, but it has shaped me into who I am, and I think I'm a very strong woman, and I wouldn't be that way. In my opinion, I don't think I would be that way if I didn't go through that. Yeah. 22. Control what you can control. I know it's easier said than done, but seriously, just try to control what you can control. You're gonna be so much more happier in life that way because you're not constantly trying to just like fix everything. And I get it, you're aware of the highway, but honey, that's not how life goes. If it's out of your control, just let it be. 23. This one's also pretty controversial, but it's okay. There is no need to post everything to social media. The less people know, the better. And I fully agree on that. I had someone ask me, oh, why don't you have like a private story on Snapchat? You know how people do the whole private story thing? And I'm like, for what? Why? I post what I want you to see. I'm in control of that, right? That's the thing that I can control. I literally post on like my public Snap because I don't care. I'm in control of that. And this is the part where I know it's gonna be controversial because it's like, why are you telling me what to do? Like, I can post what I want. You can post what you want, but just don't be the same person who's complaining that people are in your business and people are asking you questions about your personal life. You put yourself out there. Anywho, the last one, and I really, really wanted to put this as the last one because it just sends a really strong message. 24. Be grateful to age. Not a lot of people get to. That is one that kind of hits and cuts really deep because I do have a few people who have passed away and never got to age, obviously. I am one of those girlies who does cry on their birthday and feels like everything's miserable and hates getting older, But then I have to kind of just like realize, hey, like a lot of people don't get to reach 24. And not a lot of people wake up. I should just be grateful that I get to, and I get to celebrate it with the people I love, because not everybody gets that. I really wanted to make sure I put that as the last one because it sends a really strong message and I love it. Yeah. Whew, that was a lot. I hope you resonate with any of these. I hope that you learned something. And let me tell you something, okay? I did not learn these overnight. Okay, I did not learn these overnight. This is like years of like self-work and still am working on. So please don't feel like you have to like have it all figured out by 24 or whatever age you're turning. It's all gonna take time, and as long as you realize that you want to be a better version of yourself, and that's progress, and pat yourself on the back, girly. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you have an amazing day, and if your birthday is August 25th, then happy birthday, twin. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love you and thank you for being here, and I'll see you when I see you.